So we're here tonight outside Garvagh and we're heading to a little river, and hopefully I'm going to get the sun setting just down the river. It's setting in the right direction anyway, so fingers crossed. We're just going to go down into the trees here, down along the edge of the river, and try and find a nice composition. Now, we're perched precariously on this rock. I wish I had brought the wellies. We're sitting straight up the river. The light's not exactly doing what I hoped it would do, which was cast a glow on the top of the water. There must be a bank of cloud. I'm down in a little bit. There must be a bank of cloud just with the sun setting, so we're not just getting that ambient glow. But it's a lovely wee break of water here with the stones, and the water's all flowing through the stones. Everything's moving. It sounds great. It's a nice place to be, as long as I don't fall in. Now, we're just going to sit this a time or two and see if the light gets any better, or if it does kick a glimpse through, because we're facing exactly where the sun's setting, and if there was a break in the clouds, it would come down in through the trees and make for a lovely shot. We're just going to have to wait it out and see. Now, we changed position. We were on that rock, and we came across a couple of submerged rocks there just slightly in below the water, so our feet aren't wet, up onto these rocks. So we're able to see, we're a bit closer to the actual falls. We're shooting at almost 24 mil, probably about 22 mil. And we're just trying to focus in on the water. We're not going to get that light that I was hoping for, but it's still going to be a very nice shot. I've got a nice composition here with these three rocks here leading in towards the camera, and the falls all around it, and the water sweeping through. Now I'm going at about 200 ISO to try and keep the shutter speed fairly fast, because I don't want the water just to completely mist out. I wanted to try and give some detail here and there in the water, because it's flowing fairly quick. But we'll keep on shooting it, and we'll let you know what it looks like. Now, I've shot this scene a few times here. I've raised the tripod and I've lowered the tripod, and I've tried to improve in the composition, and I think I have the shot fairly well nailed down. Again, it's a simple couple of rocks in the foreground leading into this sort of a nearly like a waterfallsy sort of area. Trying not to blur the water too much, keeping the thing fairly simple. Not too much sky, although there is a bit of sky. I was sort of hoping for a wee bit more light up there, but it hasn't happened tonight for me. But I think we've got a good shot in the bag, and it's another one, and we'll flash it up on the screen. We'll maybe put up on the screen a really slow shutter speed to blur the water right out, and then we'll put one I prefer a little faster with a bit more detail in the water. And if you want to let me know in the comments exactly what you think, give me a shout. Yeah, I think we got a fairly good shot there. Wasn't the light I was hoping for, wasn't the light I was expecting, just to be honest. But we're going to walk on up here. We're actually out in the open. We're going to walk on up here and just explore the river a wee bit while we're here. No point in coming to a location just to shoot one place. So we'll explore it for another day, and you never just know what exactly we can see when we get up here. Found another composition, and this is just as precarious as the last one, but this is fantastic. It's a place I will definitely have to come back when the light's a lot better. Probably a sunrise early morning type of place, because the sun will be rising sort of over my shoulder, putting the light on this. I'm going to let you see it now. I'll spin you around and let you have a look, but I'm going to have to lean out over the river slightly because there's broken trees here in the way. It sounds fantastic. It's a waterfall I never even knew existed. And I've been at this river a couple of times, but I've never come up this far. I'm going to shoot this a time or two, and then I'll get back to you with settings and the way I'm thinking of doing it. I don't even know if you can really see me or not. I'm hanging on here from a branch over the top of the water. The camera is in the water. I'm perched on a stone, but I'm actually making this a lot slower than I talk about normally. I've slowed it right down to 2.5 seconds. ISO 100, f11. We could probably work with less than f11 if we wanted to speed it up a wee bit, because most of the subject is away in the distance. It's the waterfall. It sounds fantastic. Well, that's what we're shooting at. We'll shoot a couple of fast ones, a couple of slow ones, and I'll throw them up on the screen for you to make a decision just the same as the last shots. That was a really cool waterfall. I'll definitely have to come back when the light's a bit better. We've shot it a few times at different speeds. I'm not just sure what I'm going to do. I might try and blend a couple of speeds to give some of the water a bit of a smoky effect, some of the water a bit more detail, but I might not even bother doing that. For me this time, I think maybe the longer shutter speed, because there's some nice swirls in the water, but I'll flash them up on the screen and like to see them. I'm going to head back to the van, for I have a cup of coffee waiting on me. And I'll say thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Cheers.